Do we stay up here or do you want to go nearer? Because it's quite different here. Well, I hope he goes higher. It's only little. Can you see it?
It's alright. You got sushi yet?
Yeah, we're inside. That's right.
It's gone. It's been nicked.
I think she said that they had an microphone. You should hear from me.
Hello everyone. Can we make some noise please for Andrew Bridgen? That have been supporting Andrew. Not all heroes wear capes, that's very, very true. But I want to say about the word hero. I think that word is bandied about an awful lot these days. And there's so many people here in the crowd. There's many of you that have been here for nearly 4 years now, standing up for what we knew was going to happen before it actually happened. So what we're talking about here today, what Andrew's just debated about here today, a debate that he's waited for 9 months for, petitioning and petitioning and petitioning to get this debate. Some of us knew that this would happen, didn't we? We knew this would be a discussion, and none of us wanted to see what happened actually happen. And I just want to say at the moment, we have some amazing people here who've suffered. Some of the vaccine injured and bereaved, from the Truth Be Told family, from UKCD family, from VIB UK. So for these guys, we've got Sharon here, we've got Alex here, we've got Ali here, we've got Wayne somewhere around. I think there's other people in the crowd. So there you go, here's Wayne. This man here did 10 marathons in 10 days to raise awareness for the vaccine injured.
That's right. If you can, the talk by the book.
Everyone give my ears in there.
You can stop the talk. Soon Big Farmer, quarter two next year. Soon Big Farmer next year. Suing Big Farmer.
This man is a true hero. And you guys have been petitioning, campaigning, giving a voice to people, standing for truth, standing for justice and standing for freedom for nearly 4 years. You give yourself a round of applause, guys. Anyway, listen, we're going to get right to it now, actually. I've lost my train of thought already. But this man's going to update you about what happened. Now, I was actually in the public gallery for about 3 minutes. They said it was full. There's about 140 seats, I think, available. It was not full. What? It was as if they didn't want it to be full today. But Andrew, you have so much support here today.
140, there weren't 140 of us outside. We all could have gone in.
15 MPs in the room. How many did you count? It was not full. It wasn't tempting. I saw about 15, which is a record number, I think. 3 benches. So well done. But without further ado, let's welcome on the stage, Mr. Andrew Bridgen.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming down here to support the debate today, and thank you for
Louder, Andrew, we can't hear you.
Hello? Can you hear me?
No, turn it up slightly. More.
More.
Yeah.
I just spoke for 25 minutes. It's been quite a week. Get attacked from behind by a blunt instrument. But what an end it was. We have made history today. 9 months, more than 20 repeated attempts to get a debate on excess debt. The first debate on excess debt in the UK Parliament. The first proper debate on excess debt in the world. I promise you, I absolutely promise you, it won't be the last. We will get a 3-hour debate in the next few weeks now on excess debt. We've got to democracies under challenge all over the world. We're handing over and using what we've got to make sure we get our message out there. On Tuesday next week, I'm bringing in a bill, a 10-minute rule motion, a bill called the Sovereignty and Referendums Bill. I'm going to put it to the House. That would stop, if we could bring that in, that would stop the WHO power grab on... I've been invited to speak as well next week on Zoom to some African political leaders, try and persuade them to resist the WHO power grab. So it doesn't matter where we break this, we can break it in the UK, we can break it anywhere else in the world. This is a worldwide problem, an absolute assault on humanity, and we've all got to stick together. I've been an MP for nearly 14 years. I've given a lot of speeches in that chamber. But I was a bit nervous today because I knew there was never going to be a more important speech than ever given.
We can't hear you, mate.
Important speech than
We can't find you. We can't hear you, mate.
Can't you hear from
Oh, this turn up the PA. We fucking love you, mate.
So, here we go. There was never going to be a more important speech than the one I was giving today, and even after 14 years as an MP, I was a little bit nervous.
That's the loudest it goes.
What really got me was, okay, there wasn't as many MPs in the chamber as I'd liked, but the public gallery was full and the support from there was absolutely... And they always say the politicians, that place over there is in the Westminster bubble. We are going to burst the bubble in Westminster. Ultimately, my message to send you away with is that your determination, your cheerfulness, your resilience will deliver us victory. Thank you very much for coming today.
The sound. The thing is with the sound, right, we don't have thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds to pay for big PA sound, big screens, all the time. I've done that many, many times, and in January, for truth be told, it cost £12,000 outside the BBC. That was publicly funded and also one very generous donor. So I apologise if you can't hear, but I've come here today on a one-way ticket from Yorkshire with £1.93 in my bank account, and I'm still here fighting for everybody. Now, you might have to speak up, Mike, I'm sorry about that, raise your voice a bit. And I'm really sorry guys if you can't hear, but I said limited funds. But everyone make some noise for Dr. Mike Eden!
Anywhere. Can you hear me now? I'm going to do my best to cover 10 main points and then an even more important point. The first one is about the vaccine. Now, if you followed me, you'll know I over 30 years in research in the pharmaceutical industry and biotech. I'm trained in toxicology and worked in training experimental molecules that hopefully become medicines. That gives me the credential to stand, as it were, in the shoes of the designers of these vaccines and answer the question, what were you thinking when you made these design decisions? Now you can all
Together.
tell you when to the case. And you don't believe it. It's pure, not slightly. These materials were designed intentionally to harm, maim, and kill, and to reduce human fertility. That is my verdict, and I can stand it up. I will be in court, Supreme Court and testimony very shortly, and I'll be using exactly this argument that I will give you later. The first point. So don't take these injectables. Don't take the next lot either. They will also be designed to harm you. All mRNA-based materials are dangerous. Don't take them. Second point. We've all been lied to from the very beginning.
Yes.
I was slow off the mark and I apologise for it. I believed what I had been told about communicability of acute respiratory illnesses. In my view, there was never a pandemic, there was never a public health emergency. Only lies, propaganda from the media, unsuitable clinical diagnostic tests, and then after that, after WHO,
Can't hear anything.
Derek and Itchy, they're getting us out.
that's it.
That's it without the mice.
Fortunately, called the pandemic.
That's it without the mice.
Horrible things happen.
That's better, yes.
Switch it on.
Turn it on. Take the handset off.
Good for you.
Press the button on the handset. No.
Hello. It's a little bit louder, is it?
That's better.
Okay, so I said, after the WHO fraudulently called a pandemic, by the way, I don't think pandemics, certainly not of respiratory illnesses, they're not possible immunologically, so forget it. When they lie to you about flying Ebola, they're lying to you. So the three things that happened: in hospital, people were treated unsuitably and as a result died as a consequence. We all know they did. They were put on ventilators. That was never appropriate for people with open airways and intact chest walls. And all you bloody doctors who did that to people, you killed those people. Murder. In care homes and old people's homes, they were given sedatives and things that depressed their respiration, and they died in great numbers. They were murdered. All you people who did that, you know you murdered your own guests, as it were, the people you were meant to be caring for. In the community, doctors were told, oh, you can't give you don't need antibiotics for a viral infection. So the number of prescriptions for antibiotics for chest infections fell through the floor. Tens of thousands of people died of bronchial bacterial pneumonia. I think you murdered your patients, you stupid doctors. And this has carried on. So having been lied to, and frightened to death, and restricted, locked down, and your economy destroyed, and murdered by stupid policies, the last thing I want to say is, The vaccines weren't designed to be harmful by accident.
Yes.
The whole world did not go into lockdown, a procedure never trialled before anywhere in the world simultaneously by accident. It happened because, presumably, people above us, I think well above our country frankly, agreed together over a period of time this was the trick they were going to spring on the people of the world. Someone in every capital of the world could make the same speech. So there's a serious plot that's been going on for years and years and years. And if you add together the lies, the economic destruction, the murder, and the deliberate, harmful, intentional harm from the injectables, I'm afraid the only conclusion I come to is somebody up there wants to reduce the population, and if we don't start saying no to anything that we think is a stupid idea, we'll just be signing our own death warrant. The last thing I will say is this. I've given upwards of 150 interviews. The censorship on the internet is such that I will never reach the network of each individual standing here. Not if I go for 1,000 years. The government and the media will never tell them the truth. That means you standing here and you in the world, if you hear me, you are the last chance for humanity. If you do not persuade a significant percentage of the people you know and love, will lose. They're counting on that. So I'm counting on you to take your courage in your hand over days, weeks and months and keep grinding at it. Find a way to open the hearts and the minds of the people in your network that are not here today and don't know what's happening. And then, just by saying no, we'll push these foul, satanic lunatics, which is what they are, back in their boxes. Thank you.
Of fighting, so I'm actually going to invite another lady to speak now. I believe the heart group and the statistics were referenced in Andrew's speech. So can everyone make some noise for Dr. Ross Jones? Mike is speaking in the narrative, but what matters is where we go from now and how we persuade the official line will actually properly investigate. I may call you naive, but Maria Porterfield was marginally said, oh, well, you know, there are two sides to this and we need previously she would have just said, no way, there is no evidence. And so that is because all of us writing to our MPs repeatedly, and yeah, it may be a waste of time, but I think we have to still keep doing that. And when you are writing to your MP, stick to what you know and not to what you can very well guess at and suppose, which we're hearing. But I just think we have to be very, very careful. And we need to go on pushing step by step, and we are getting there. And I agree with Andrew, I think we will break this bubble, but we all know people who are injured, and we need to help them and other people to wake up to why they're injured, because we have far more people who are injured thinking that it was nothing, because they talk to their doctor, and their doctor says, oh no, it couldn't possibly be to do the vaccine. So you need to encourage your friends and family when they go to seek medical opinions, they must ask, and go on asking, and say, have you done a yellow card, etc.